Tidy row homes, lush parks, and lively business corridors define the Belair Edison community, where residents are adapting to a shifting population and economic landscape.
Well, this community was particularly hard hit with foreclosures.
In this particular side, I got 5 empty houses on my block, and it's not that long.
Belair Edison has always been a neighborhood where many first-time home buyers will purchase their first home. Back in the 80s and the 90s, we did experience a lot of predatory practices through the real estate.
Their incomes are down, and we got a lot of empty houses in this block. It's sad to see that. This was a full area at one time, not anymore.
A lot of folks are saying that we're through this housing crisis. Our community has not really seen the rise in housing prices that other communities have seen.
Frank Novak was the man who built these houses in the 1920s and the 1930s. Frank Novak built all the houses from Belair Road down to this block on Dudley Avenue, and they were going to name it Novak Avenue in honor of the man who built them. He didn't like that, N-O-V-A-K, so he spelled his name backwards, K-A-V-O-N. So the street just east of Belair Road is K-Von Avenue. George Brem owned one of the largest breweries in this area, and since he was German, they made German beer on Brem's Lane.
Look at the dog.
I know.
The character of Belair Edison is definitely diverse. It has lots of potential. There's, we have the 300-acre park. We have lots of different homes. Like, no home is really alike. If you go on the different blocks, you'll see different things. We have beautiful gardens and trees, and there are a lot of mini farmers around. We have a great senior population. There are a lot of people that have been living here for many, 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 many years. And it has potential for growth.
Belair Edison has been the home to many first-time business owners, and so we have an eclectic mix of really small business owners, hair salons and beauty shops.
My business, Mirror Salon, has been in the Belair Edison community now for just about a year and a half. We relocated from Harford Road, which we were there for 5.5 years. So it's taken a bit to get, used to the actual community, but I like it so far.
We have Chinese food, like carry-out locations, and we have kind of soul food, home-cooked carry-out locations as well. Sprinkled in the mix of that is like a CVS, which is a national chain, and a pharmacy that many of the neighbors use. We have Susquehanna Bank too, and many of our neighbors use that. And so what I like about our business district is that many of our business owners are very supportive of the community and of the work that we're doing in the neighborhood. And so they will participate in many of our events that we have that are events designed to bring families together.
Since I've been here, I've gotten very close with the Belair Edison Community Center, the Neighborhood Community Center, and they have actually helped me out a lot. My advice to other small businesses that may open up in the Belair Edison community would be, first, pick a good location, find your location, make sure that you are on a good business street or location as far as foot traffic. Another thing I would say is make sure that whatever building you find, it's up to par and it has all of its permits and things like that. And the last thing I would definitely suggest is that you talk to someone who is at the Belair Edison Community Center, because they can help out in a lot of ways. They actually help me. They can help you with promotions. They can help you with some of the festivals that they have. They can get you in there so you can promote yourself. They can help with any type of grants and things like that. So I would definitely say to give them a call.
Well, my history in this community dates back to when I was a child.
We are just an open community which trying to work and get our families the best we can.
There's a little stamp of each individual person who's lived here.
To put your feet where so many before you have walked.
That kind of thing sends chills up your spine.
Watch My Town,
Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. on CharmTV.
We are lucky enough to have two parks inside of our community. We have the Herring Run Park that sprawls through the middle of our neighborhood, and we have Clifton Park that's more toward the south tip of our neighborhood. Inside of Clifton Park are golf courses, tennis courts, and things of that nature. And Herring Run is very scenic.
We really love this park. We love playing baseball here, and sports and soccer, and hiking and riding our bikes and walking our dog Buster. So this park is great, and we love cleaning up and making sure it's clean for the community.
On my block in particular, what we do to create a sense of community through engagement is every Saturday we just come out. We just come out and clean, you know, from kind of historically that was the thing. Everybody on Saturdays would come out, they'd clean their steps, the marble steps, and so we thought it would be important for us to just do that. So we come out, we'll pick up the trash.
So this is one of the environmental projects we did here in Belair, Edison. This is storm drain art that we did with our organization Blue Water Baltimore and the Green School of Baltimore. So they came out and painted these designs on storm drains on this corner at Cardenas and Chesterfield. And they say things like, "Clean water makes me feel safe." The kids came up with the slogans and the designs. And it helps the students and people in the area be aware that any of the trash that's in the street will end up in the storm drains that goes directly to our waterways. So the nearest stream, river, and down to the inner harbor. Another environmental initiative that we have here in Belair Edison is to plant trees here in Herring Run Park. This fall we'll be planting dozens of trees in this area. It will help absorb stormwater, so when it rains it'll help prevent flooding. And it will make the area a lot cooler for community members to come and enjoy the shade.
So what's your favorite part of this park, Gabriel?
My favorite part about this park is the trails. We can see the stream. Sometimes when we ride our bikes through the trail, we can see soccer players play. And we walk our dogs here all the time.
So I want to say that the park is a place where families and neighbors and friends can come together and just socialize and have a really good time.
Hey Dad, what's your favorite part?
Well, I think my favorite part is when I dust my bike off and finally bring it out and I ride these trails, and sometimes I can go fast and feel like I'm racing and just have a good time.
We will organize as an organization movies in the park, and so that's our way of bringing families into the park over the summertime to watch movies together.
So this is where in the neighborhood where we show movies, right behind this wall. It's a great amenity to our park and to our neighborhood. By the way, Gabe, what movie have you seen last?
The last movie I saw was Frozen.
Oh yeah, how'd you like it?
That was good.
Yeah, awesome.
What makes this community different than any other community in the city are the folks who live here. I think that many of them, this was their first home that they've ever purchased, and so imagine saving your money and having a dream and having a vision and seeing it realized in a neighborhood like this. So there's so much passion there.
I think that the people here are hardworking. They're homeowners for the most part. They help each other. They share, whatever you need. It's a great neighborhood. It's a lot of fun.
The thing I like best about Belair Edison is its location. Because it's near Belair Road, I can get public transportation and a relatively short walk. And the neighbors that I know around here are very nice people. We have good neighbors here in our block.
When I look to the future of Belair Edison, I see a commercial corridor that is bustling and thriving.
So when I look at the future of my business, Mary Mary Salon, in the Belair Edison community, I see a very thriving business. I see the community, everyone in the community knowing where we are. I see them actually being a customer here at some point or another. And I see me being able to some way and somehow reach out to the community.
I see neighbors who are still doing work together, neighbors who still know each other and are looking out for one another. I see festivals, I see flea markets and yard sales, and I see movies in the park. I see no for sale signs, because people love it so much and folks are dying to get here.
When I look at the future of Belair Edison, I see most of the empty houses are going to be occupied
What I cherish about my community is definitely access and affordability, and my home, and my ability to walk to work, and for my daughter to walk to school. I cherish that a lot, for sure.
For more information on Baltimore neighborhoods and full episodes of My Town, go to www.charmtv.tv.